Well, good evening. Tonight, 1 week after members of Congress demanded an investigation, the former chairman of the Little Rock Housing Authority's Board of Commissioners is responding to allegations of embezzlement and other crimes.
Channel 7's Andrew Mobley has more. He joins us in studio tonight with the story. Andrew.
Kenyon Lowe is among former commissioners facing weighty allegations in a letter sent by the House Financial Services Committee to prosecutors in Arkansas's Eastern District. But Lowe says he's been framed.
Oh, I know I'm being framed. No doubt about it. The whole truth will come out, not half-truth, which is a lie.
The Department of Housing and Urban Development has identified about $30 million in questionable or disallowed expenditures, as well as about $200,000 in payments issued directly to commissioners at the Little Rock Housing Authority, also known as the Metropolitan Housing Alliance, between 2018 and 2023. Specific allegations against Lowe include allowing ineligible friends and family to live in public housing for free, influencing bidding to give contracts to his connections, and using MHA funds for travel. Lowe says those are lies, and it was actually MHA executive directors and staff that oversaw day-to-day operations, not the board, that misused the housing authority's funds and resources, stymied efforts at reform, and currently control the narrative.
The board don't write checks. The board don't have access to the accounting systems. If there's an overspending and not allocating funds appropriately, that's on staff. That's not the board's responsibility. Go back and look 30 years, you'll never see a payment from MHA in my checking account or savings account or any account that I have.
Little Rock is still grappling with decisions made by former MHA officials. Madison Heights Apartments, public housing for hundreds of low-income Little Rock residents, was nearly foreclosed on after MHA failed to repay $5 million in delinquent loans. Lowe says MHA was simply unable to repay the loan because it had lost revenue after handing deeds to most of its properties to the nonprofit Central Arkansas Housing Corporation. Lowe says his board was trying to fix the problem and establish new revenue streams when the city fired commissioners and denied his reappointment between 2022 and 23.
MHA only owned 24 units of public housing, so you had no money coming in. We already had the financing lined up. We were just bidding out contractors. And that came to an abrupt halt because of the disruption in leadership.
Believe him or not, Lowe has said he'll see his accusers in court if it comes to that, and would welcome a jury trial to clear his name. On your side, I'm Andrew Mobley.
Okay, Andrew, thanks very much. And to be clear, Kenyon Lowe is not facing any criminal charges, but the House Financial Services Committee has demanded that the Eastern District of Arkansas pursue that investigation and then brief the committee no later than next Monday.